Frankie here. Today I am here with Zoot. We're here in Seoul, Korea to talk about experience and knowledge on breaking. Zoot, it's good to see you again from this summer. Thank you so much. It's an honor to interview you.
Thank you.
Let's just get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is when you started dancing. My understanding is you moved to Seoul very early when you were young. You had a disagreement with your parents about dancing. When did you decide that you wanted to do dance as your job? And is it hard to make a living from dance?
I started from 2007. I didn't think about the job is gonna be breaking. I just did practice, and someday I do some showcase. After that, I get some pay. That time I think about, oh, the breaking is job right now.
What year was that?
It was 2010.
So a few years.
Yeah, like after 3 years.
And so at that point, did you decide you wanted to do that as a job then?
Yeah, because I get some money.
Is it enough to support yourself?
No, it was just a little money, and like after 10 years more, I get champion like competition, and I get the prize money. It was a lot. That time actually the job is breaking.
Did you have a second job?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you just did breaking.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get an idea of how hard it is or how challenging it is, because I know for at least US B-boys, it's very hard. It's very hard to just do dancing to support yourself.
Korea also really hard to be a job, and maybe my parents support me a lot. I was like just focused on the practice every day. I didn't think about other things.
You were focused.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do now is we're gonna watch some of your battles from before, and we're gonna let you react to them.
Okay.
First battle I want us to watch is from the Summer Wars back in 2013.
Wow, so young.
You had been dancing for maybe 5,
6
years? 6 years. When you look at this, what do you remember about yourself, like how you thought, how you trained, who you were inspired by?
The first, my inspiration people was actually people abstract from skill methods. That time, I was really focused on the fresh style, flow, and on the music. I was imagining like what people abstract can do, air flare and flare to 19, a lot of power moves. I want to be like that.
I see. You're thinking about how his approach is.
Yeah. This event was a camp with 3 days. First day is practice together, like these people. The second day was audition. I think this video was the second day, and third day is the final. Here was Ulsan city, and I moved to Ulsan for this event, like 1 week. I was really focused on this competition and practice before the competition. I have only breaking. I didn't think about other things and job.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to 2016. This is one of my favorite battles to watch you from. Incredible.
So young and he have energy.
Do you like your dancing from back then?
Yeah.
From the last battle when we watched the Ulsan, and then from 2013 to 2016, you learned a lot of new moves. Did your training change at all?
Actually, that time I really traveling a lot for the judge to China, Europe, and I think about, oh, I want to build more superstar moves, and I need more practice, like more power moves and the more set. That's why maybe change after the Ulsan.
You're going to different places over the world to make yourself stand out. You have to do a lot of really big moves.
Yeah.
And also the routines that you guys did from MB Crew. They were really crazy too. Did you help come up with those routines?
When I joined the MB Crew's routine was 처음 MB 들어갔을 때 약간 좀 더 이 팀을 키워야겠다라는 생각에 루틴 개발에 조금 연구를 많이 했던 것 같아요.
When did you join MB Crew?
15 years old, yeah. 2010.
You had a lot of awareness for tricks and stuff. So they were throwing you around all
Yeah.
over the stage. Yeah. Incredible routines.
Was tired.
We're talking about how you went abroad and you went to different countries. Did you have inspirations when you went to other countries too? I know you talked about abstract. When you went to other countries, are there any specific b-boys that you were like, wow, they're really good?
형한테 말하는 게 더 정확하겠지? 그냥 막 뭐 여러 나라들 돌아다니다 보니까 이제 이름 모를 약간 그곳의 약간 본토? 그곳의 비보이들? 유명하지 않은 그런 비보이들을 이제 막 엄청 심사를 많이 보고 다니면서 좀 그때 눈이 좀 많이 튀어서 정확하게 이름들은 알지 못하는데 좀 뭐 잘하는 비보이든 못하는 비보이든 그냥 보고 많이 움직임을 많이 열게 된 것 같아요.
What you're saying too is you see all these different styles from 2013 till 2016. You're also figuring out what I need to do to stand out from all that.
Yeah.
All this stuff that I'm seeing is amazing, but I still want to be the best, right? So I have to stick out among all that. Maybe what you're telling people, if we want to get better, if we want to be some of the best, we have to travel.
Need the experience.
Experience, absolutely. BC1, South Korea Cypher. This is the same year, 2016. I feel like in this round that we're going to watch, you were very free. You were very free and with the music.
Same, think about, oh, so young, super stamina, I can't do that.
You can't do this
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
is
yeah.
what you mean? Why not?
Maybe old.
Okay,
The
you
time
never
I was
got-
really strong and eat a lot, so muscle. Really practice a lot for this event. I want to be a champion, so training hard 1 year, like one day for 10 hours.
Every day?
Yeah, come to studio at like 12 o'clock and until 10 p.m.
You were still an MB crew during
Yeah,
this
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Did you train the most or other people train the same as you?
I don't think so. I did practice only for my style. The time really practice like set style, you know, like I have a example, I have a 10 sets. I do like 100 time repeat.
Every set you do 100 times?
Yeah, for this event.
Nowadays, you don't feel like you could practice like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Like I said, you look very free. Like you're hitting the music with the ba ba ba, the footwork stuff. Would you practice trying to do your moves to the music too?
The BC1 is the big event, you know, like I have to make some noise, hypes.
Impact.
So, yeah, impact. I have to make some movement, so I have to do like acting like this, and also I practice like acting.
The other question I wanted to ask about this particular event, because you went to BC1 multiple years, several years, even before this. Did you feel like this year was special? Maybe because you were training more, like you said, you trained for 1 year, really, really hard. Because you went to BC1 before this too, the South Korea Cypher.
I think this time was the first time I get trained.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, was your training different There was one year you battled Vero in the finals. I think there might have been one other year before
Skim.
this.
Yeah.
You battled Skim.
Barrel, octopus.
That's right, yeah.
every ginger. 이렇게 세 개는 이렇게까지 준비하지 않았던 것 같아. 그냥 이 이벤트를 위해서 준비하지 않았던 것 같아.
Okay, we're gonna move on now.
Okay.
Into the Deep 2019.
오. Lucky. That time I did to practice like more footwork stuff and more flow. Maybe no acting. I want to be a more like into the deep, like more dope b-boy style.
Raw.
Yeah, raw style. That's why I look different, right?
Yes. When you were practicing the flow and the footwork, did you draw inspiration from other places?
In Korea, we have a lot of raw b-boys, so I watching every times.
You study everyone.
Yeah.
2019, so from 2016, we were just talking about how you were training crazy hard, 10-hour days. Did that change at all? Because I'm trying to get an understanding of, because some b-boys, they like to talk about how a lot of their crewmates or their rivals really push them to train hard, or maybe it was just you like on your own, you had the drive within yourself.
No.
That's why we all look up to you. And that's probably why the dance that you have is so unique. Like, it just stands out so much. So much respect.
Thank you.
The other question I wanted to ask, my impression is dancers in Korea, now we're not just talking about you, we're talking about dancers all over Korea. You guys are very, I want to say, determined. People from other places, when I ask them, they seem to think so too. Korean dancers are very dedicated. Do you feel like, other than just the number of hours that you put in, what else do you need to be the best in Korea?
그냥 땅덩어리가 좁아서 그냥 다들 엄청 좀 치열하지 않나, 경쟁력이나 뭐.
We're gonna go to BBIC from this year.
Maybe old. Before this event, I joined Jeonju crew, so Jeonju crew represent because we make this competition. 존나 마음 편하게 했다.
I know it's only been this year, but do you feel like they've helped develop your style?
그냥 더 열심히 해야 될 것 같은 느낌을 받아서 열심히 하게 되는.
Now that we've seen the whole timeline, we watched you from 2013 all the way to 2023, that's 10 whole years. What do you think in terms of how your dance has evolved?
그냥 열정을 잃으면 안 되겠구나.
It's a reminder that we have to continue to push ourselves. Where do you think, now that we've talked about, how your dance has evolved, and you're talking about how you have to remind yourself, what can we expect in the future?
레드불 우승해야지.
Let's go. The last question I have for you is, do you have any advice? So a lot of the viewers that are watching this, they are in the 5 to 10 years of breaking. They're more dedicated than just beginner breakers. Is there any advice you have for them in terms of how to be better dancers?
Traveling, watching a lot, practice a lot. That's
right?
it. Yeah,
It's
simple thing. Yeah.
Thank you once again for your time, Zoot.
You're
Good luck
welcome.
in Japan this weekend. I know you have super break, and I know you have a lot on your plate, so I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview.
Thanks.
And hopefully we can see you soon, all right?
See you. Yeah.
We're out of here. Peace.
Bye bye.